as the ETFs announce record outflows and the candles turn blood red. It's the humble opinion of this piano that we're about to break out. Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea, hey. Good morning, everybody. My name's pianomattyb. That is Scaramucci's. This is your morning TA. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing. All the humble opinion of this piano. Zamboni ringing the The FOMO index has fallen down to 26 from yesterday's 29. Bitcoin dominance 55.7%. 24-hour volume is 51 billion. The overall market cap 1.97 trillion. Give or take 100 million. Well, has the bleeding finally stopped? Have we seen the worst of Rectember? Or is she just getting started? After another failed attempt at this channel of dissension, support now acting as resistance. Price action, well, she plummeted down, finding a bottom in a bounce at 52.5, and spent the weekend licking its wounds back up slowly, fighting its way up and over the 20 moving average to at time of production of 55.3. I have 4 bullish targets for the week. First being this channel of dissension support level up at 56K, which will have some slight ribbing from the 50 moving average headwinds. Now, after that, I'd like to blow past our old channel of eternal monotony support, now acting as resistance, way up at 57.2, immediately followed by this channel of dissensions resistance at 57.8, and then the final boss of bullish prowess would be getting up and over the 200 moving average, 59.2-ish. But my friends, that's not really enough. We actually need to carve out and start closing candles above 60.8 so we can make our first higher high since the end of August. So no matter what happens the next little while, until you see a higher high candle close, everything will be a 30-year-old drunken birthday girl lower high, which doesn't take us out of the clutches of the bearish leg down. Now overrun the ding-dong. You can see we are currently carving out our third green candle in a row, which may seem like nothing, but it's actually quite rare. Looking back over the summer, we've only carved out 3 green candles in a row back the end of August, then 3 here in July, then a staggering 5 in a row way back early July. So to close today's candle green, and thus 3 green candles in a row is the exception, not the norm as we exit this summer bummer. Ideally, I'd like to see today's candle close at or above this channel support level, now acting as resistance, up at 56.5-ish, but and I say if we're getting specific about our bullishness, we actually have to start closing candles at or above 59.6 to put in a local higher high, and maybe, just maybe, get those robot quant bots to start executing buy algos. Quick look at the Wookiee. Sees we did. Close the candle, hella red, our second red candle in a row, and our lowest candle close since February, if you can believe it. What I'd like to see this week is to close this candle at or above this channel of eternal monotony support, now acting as resistance, up at 57.4-ish, which would carve out a decent bullish engulfing candle, possibly signaling that we have hit a bottom and are now in full reversal mode. And while the CPI don't care is coming out this week, in the much anticipated FOMC meeting in 10 days, we may just spend the next little while baking in the rate cut pump-a-doodle-doo. Would you look at that, my friends? The sun's up. It's another beautiful day here on planet Earth, a day none of us are guaranteed. We're not guaranteed these days, yet we're lucky enough to have them anyway, so get out there and knock them dead. And remember, we're playing that same game as our psychopathic elected leads. That's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. And we'll be going live right away, so grab yourself a coffee. Join me for a quick one, and by all means, sing it with me now. Or on the banks of boom to Spain, Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey, whoa, ah-cha-cha-cha-ching. That was a long one. I guess my takeaway on the morning's video production was that none of the numbers were confluent. In a healthy market, a more predictable, might I say, market, you have a lot of the moving averages and resistances and supports kind of lining up between the 4-hour, the daily, and the weekly. That's how you know that we're in a trend, if that makes sense. A lot of time when there's double or triple bearish word score, bullish word score. Remember bullish word score? Remember that? Bullish word score is when everything is bullish and it's not really bearish. I know it's been a long time since we've experienced bullish double word score, but it may be coming, maybe not. The weekly. Now, did we hit? Is this our bottom? Is this our bottom? Well, since February, it is our bottom. So as soon as we had our little pump in January, we got up and above this support of 57.1. And then we kind of floated down. We tested her with this 30-year-old drunken birthday girl wick, came back up, hit our head, then all the way down. And we closed underneath here once. When was that? That was July 1st. Then we came back up, bumped our head on resistance, and we had this massive, epic wick right here. This was the Japan carry trade falling apart. And then we hit it again, and now we closed. This is our lowest close in 6 months, I guess, if we're going back to February. Yeah, it's about 6 months, is it? You know what I mean? It's been a lot. It's a new day of bearish technicals, because this is a candle close lower than we've closed since our pump. So why that is bullish in my spidey senses is
that we do need to, and look at where we're consolidating. 61.8% fib, the goldenest of golden ratios. This is where charts like to reset. The goldenest of golden ratios. We had a wick underneath. Who cares? It was drunken. It was her birthday, and she didn't know why she was crying, and that we're back up already. Now, like I said, hey, look at there. It's all duck. Have you smashed the likes yet? Back at school, second week. And if we can get back up to resistance at 57.1, I mean, it's just 57.1. It's 2,000. Typically in a bull run, that can happen at market open. Boom, we're up $2,000. It's been a while since we were up $2,000, but it can happen. The problem is that there's a lot more experienced, sophisticated hodlers in the environment. So they're more aware of what's coming around the corner. It's kind of like we all watched the Shamalama movie, so we know that there's a twist now. So we're watching the second, third, fourth, fifth one, knowing that there's a twist coming. And before, we were all just innocent little bird brains watching the first one. Oh my God, he's been dead the whole time, right? The bull run kind of took our lives by surprise, and we've never been the same. So now we are anticipating that twist. And it's taking a long time because the last movie was, it was right around this time last time. Yeah. Also, so we are on the right track, so to speak. Bull Bitcoin for all you lucky Canadians out there, non-custodial. You just e-tran your money there, boom, right into your cold storage. There's no one's going to take it. As soon as you buy it, it's in your cold storage. I wish I had this back in the day when I initially got on Gemini. Now you get Gemini Exchange, you get $15, free Bitcoin, and get it off. Get it off. They want you to stick it on, obviously, but we know better. Get it off. Get your Bitcoin on. Get your $15. And scram. Go to your cold storage. Same with Bitcoin. Bitcoin gets you, or Bull Bitcoin gets you $20. How was Duke's first week? He actually really liked it, which was weird because he hates school. He says it's boring and the teachers are mean. So I guess maybe the takeaway is that the teachers, it's a Bible thumpery school, right? So they're a lot more patient and kind of hippy dippy. It was bizarre meeting his teacher because she was like right out of a sitcom. She was just like a sweet hippy dippy teacher, and I guess Duke is enjoying it, which is interesting because he hated every second of last year's school. Which I get. I didn't. It's not like I didn't like school. It's just boring. I get it. School is boring. He'd rather be doing anything else but that. Hippy dippy Bible thumpers. Hippy dippy Bible thumpers. Making Duke's every day a little brighter. Thank you to the hippy dippy Bible thumpers. Although this afternoon I'm taking him out to do some jiu-jitsu. He doesn't know that yet. I wonder if he'll actually be surprised about this. This was a little bit concerning to me on the monthly chart here. So this is our bull flag. The most epic bull flag one may have ever seen, accompanied by the most epic cup and handle anyone ever done, gone, and saw as well. That plays out to about 124 to 150, etc., etc. But what I don't like here is the importance of this candle close this September. And I know September is probably going to close red. What do we have to get to? 58.9. Imagine, that's kind of sad that we won't be able to close at 58.9. Generally, what is it about? I would say it's a 7%. 7% September red candle usually. Let's see where that would take us. 7%. Or right there, basically. 54.2. So we're right around a 7% candle. But if we look historically, because we have to look historically what happened before so we can get, how did this person react to this situation? Oh, every time it happened, they reacted this way. So likely the probabilities of people acting that way again is the same, because really all the market is physical representation of human being psychology. So let's say it closes red twice, okay, in a bull run. I would basically say, would you say the bull run started in January and then we consolidated for a month and a half, then we had a leg up? Let's just call it, for the sake of this example, it started in September 2023. We kind of went upsy doodles, and then we've been retracing ever since. We didn't see 2 red candles. We basically see 2 back-to-month red candles in bear markets. And now, despite our second top, well, you can't see that. Despite our second top in the 2021 bull run, one could argue that once we hit these 3 monthly red candles, it was over. I mean, we did go up again, but we didn't, really go up again. We just kind of bumped our head and boom, and then we had 3 monthly red candles. And at this point, we're still in denial. Then we have a couple months. See, we're green. We're going to go back up. And then, of course, 3 red candles. And at that point, everyone was on board. Okay, yeah, it's a bear market. So before that, when was this? This was February, March. But this is arguably in the bear market. We're just consolidating here. So once we hit this bull market, that's 7 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's call it 6 straight candles. We've already had 6 straight candles. Just saying. But if we go back here, going way back in the weeds, this bull market, there was 1 red candle in amongst them all. And then, 2, when we had these back-to-back red monthly candles, one might argue it was over. And it was retrospectively. When we look at it, it's easy to see now. So I'm just a little bit worried about some of that data coming out. Like there's at certain times, we're all bullish. We're all still bullish on this bull run. And what it takes is the data to tell us where we actually are. And sometimes we don't want to face it. It's like, no, hell no, we're still in this bull market. I do think we're still in this bull market. However, even if we hit 43K, which is, I've been going on and on about ad nauseum, 43K, because it is the monthly's 61.8, the goldenest of golden ratio, Tucker. Well, good morning. And that's when this monthly chart might reset. Now, is it just going to be a 30-year-old drunken birthday girl wick down and chaos on her birthday night? I don't know. Do I have any friends? You guys don't like me. Whatever, like me. You know how that goes. And it's right up with the 20 moving average to give it that little pump up the old Adirondacks right there. That's, even if it goes there, it's still, in my opinion, heading towards the bull market. Now, however, if we close red September, now follow me here. If we close red in September and then we hit 43K in October, let's say October 1st, the first week, the market likes to wreck people. So what is it? Uptober, Rocktober, or whatever it is. Everyone gets their cash. Okay, September's over. October 1st, let's go. Boom, they get their cash in and the market goes, oh, perfect. All these lemmings think that this myth is true. Let's dump on them. So that's essentially what happens. And then we have our wick down to 43K. Now, the only most important thing about October is that we close above 55.4. Spider-Man.
This is the only shirt that I could wear in my room.
Why?
Because all my other shirts were too small.
Are you growing out your shirts? Wow. Spider-Man, eh? I used to have a Spider-Man shirt I wore every single day when I was your age. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Second week of school. It's been a while since you sang us out. Is the piano on? Yes, it is. What are you gonna sing today, Duke? What have you been working on? What would you like to sing for the good folks here on this Monday morning where the price has not moved? What would you like to sing for them? Do you want me to give you a request?
Sure.
Okay. Let's do a little Billy Joel kind of medley in and out.
Okay, I'll choose my own song.
What?
Uh,
Oh, sure. Hold on, let's get your talented Tootsie, get the reverb rocking there. Oh yeah.
I may not always love you, as long as there are stars above you. Stars above you, you'll never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you. If you should ever leave me, if life is to go on believing that what good show nothing to me, so what good would living do me? God only knows what I'd be without you.
Nice singing. For you just woke up. Good singing. It would take me hours to get warmed up to hit those notes, buddy. Hey, look, it's you. You're saying, have you hit the likes yet? 61 likes. I guess not. Let's sing them out, buddy. Whoa.
We're playing the same.
Whoa.
We're playing the same game as our psychopaths collected a link. The tide is a long game. The most have fantastic day.
Make sure you like and subscribe.